I wanted to just give you a little bit of a ministry update.
If
What I've been working on, making changes, improvements, hopefully, to the Creation Research USA website. That's creationresearchusa.org. One of the things I added in was a section on the current research and more recent type research. So you could go to our website, look for the button that says more about our research. And one of the items I shared was about, well, what's going to go on for the next 2 days for me. And that is looking for fossil shark teeth. My wife and I love going out into streams and finding shark teeth. These are individual pictures from individual trips that we've made. So we find quite a few when we go out. And what we've mostly done is going into streams in North Mississippi because that's where we lived. It wasn't that far of a distance from our home. And the way we would do it is just dig the sediment up from the bottom and sieve it. Now, these streams are about 300 miles from the coast, 430 feet above sea level. So they're nowhere close to the coast. And yet we're able to find shark teeth, but we find much more. Here's just from one sieve where we found an arrowhead. And the one in my hand is a tiger shark, and one in Ruby's hand is a sand shark. And so it's just a lot of fun getting out there. But we find more than shark teeth. We find alligator teeth, turtle scutes, mosasaur teeth, rake wheels. We find the teeth of the little fish that eat the coral. But we also find just a various array of animal bones that are fossilized that we really can't identify. But in all cases, we find this mixed environment of oceanic animals with land animals in this. So it's just a lot of fun. But we've gone to other places. This is pictures of us in black waters of the Peace River in Florida. Now, the interesting thing about finding shark teeth in this area, it's black water, so you can't see down in the water very good. And they have alligators in it, and it's fast flowing with down logs, as you can see. So just an interesting story, growing up in Louisiana. I'm not too scared of alligators, but I know to be careful. And one of the things that frogs, I love going frogging in the swamps in Louisiana. Joe saw me hand grab frog there right next to a couple of alligators that we had just seen. But what the frogs do is they hide behind branches that go out over the water so that if the alligator comes in, it's going to hit the branches and they know to get out of there. So as we were digging shark teeth, I would always take the shovel after digging up a couple of shovelfuls into the sieve, and I'd set it between me and Ruby and the main body of the river. So in case alligator came up, he'd bump that shovel and I'd know to get out the water. Well, at one point we were sieving and I told Ruby, I said, Ruby, get up on the bank. She's like, why? I need to be able to, sieve this. I was like, get up on the bank. Oh, there was something that had come up and went back under right behind us. So we got up on the bank and it turned out it was a duck. So anyway, yes, we find shark teeth all over America. And even in Kansas, we found shark teeth at this location. We went out on a dig with David Reeves, and we found shark teeth, more than 1,000 miles from the coast and over 1,000 feet above sea level, which, the secular geologists will say, well, they were localized, higher oceans at one time. Well, yes, it's called the flood to cover the entire earth. But one thing we've never found is a megalodon tooth. And this is Joe speaking at First Baptist Church in Dallas. And he was using a megalodon tooth to make a presentation. And one of the things that our director, John, has emphasized is it's always beneficial to have objects, to have fossils in your hands that you've dug up and you're an eyewitness to it, that you found this. And I think for megalodon teeth, we've had to rely on ones that we've bought or cast of ones. because I've never found a megalodon tooth, and I've gone out looking for them, and they're getting more difficult to find. But the most common place to find them is in those streams like the one I showed you, blackwater streams with alligators, fast flowing, and you have to scuba dive for them. So I've taken the first 2 steps of getting certified, and tomorrow and Sunday, I will be going to doing my first open water dive. I say my first open water dive. I actually went scuba diving off the Great Barrier Reef and loved it, but Ruby didn't care for it too much. So pray for me. I go to get my certification, and then plans are to go scuba diving in those blackwater rivers looking for megalodon teeth, because that is the highest probability, from what I understand, of finding them, is to go into those areas, probably because there aren't too many people that want to go into them.